Is it time to buy or sell Boeing stock? In this video, we will explore Boeing in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 2nd of October, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more thorough analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 2nd of October, 2025, our system has ranked Boeing as a sell candidate, giving it a score of -2.4. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We will continue monitoring this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The stock currently rests in the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, suggesting further decreases may occur within this trajectory. The present 3-month trend indicates a potential decrease of approximately 4.13% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from -7.05% to +3.12%. Observing the longer term, our analysis over 12 months reveals a projected change of 56.29%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could vary from 29.80% to 76.24% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $282.21 and $383.20. Our latest daily update for Boeing features the headline, "Evaluation of Boeing stock downgraded after the last trading session." The Boeing stock price rose by 1.04% during the last trading day, moving from $215.20 to $217.43. On that day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 1.65%, with a low of $215.31 and a high of $218.86. Although the price has declined in 7 of the last 10 days, it remains up by 0.82% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume increased on the last day alongside the price, which is a positive technical indicator, with 2 million more shares traded compared to the previous day. In total, 8 million shares were exchanged for approximately $1.77 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $242.69, while the lowest was $128.88. Currently, the price stands 10.41%, or $25.26, below the 52-week high, and 51.25%, or $228.58, below the all-time high recorded on March 1, 2019, when the price peaked at $446.01. Boeing is experiencing a day of mixed news. The launch of the 777X program has been postponed to early 2027 rather than next year. Meanwhile, U.S. senators are urging the company to resolve an 8-week strike in St. Louis, where military jets and munitions are produced. The company has scheduled its third-quarter earnings announcement for October 29th, with investors eager for a positive update on demand and execution for the 737 MAX, especially after the stock has increased by approximately 40% year over year. On a more positive note, Boeing secured a contract worth $198 million with the Navy to extend and upgrade FA-18 aircraft. Additionally, a significant order from a major Turkish airline for hundreds of jets is aiding in the recovery of the 737 MAX and 787 backlog. It has also been reported that Boeing is working on developing a next-generation single-aisle jet, indicating a long-term strategy to compete against Airbus. In the short term, the delay of the 777X and the strike in St. Louis introduce execution and revenue risks that could put pressure on the stock and increase volatility leading up to the results in October. However, looking further ahead, aircraft orders, defense contracts, and a new narrow-body program are strengthening the backlog and competitive position. Still, delays and execution risks suggest that investors will favor confirmed delivery over mere plans. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 29th of September, 2025, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned BA an outperform rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 8th of September, 2025, it was reported that Vertical Research assigned BA a buy rating with an upgrade action. On Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned BA an equal weight rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 28th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned BA a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, it was reported that Susquehanna assigned BA a positive rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Boeing stock a general sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, and the price-to-book ratio similarly as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have rated the stock as a strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Boeing. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 22nd of September, 2025, and so far, it has risen by 2.52%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. The volume is increasing alongside the price, which is viewed as a favorable technical indicator. However, some negative signals have also been noted, which may affect the near-term development. The Boeing stock currently carries a buy signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this presents a more negative outlook for the stock. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $224.25. On the other hand, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $216.49. A breakout above the long-term average would trigger another buy signal, whereas a decline below the short-term average would reinforce the sell signal and strengthen the overall outlook. Here are some additional signals you may find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 13 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 21 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 17 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 22 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 6 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 103 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Boeing. Boeing finds support from accumulated volume at 217.08, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with sufficient trading volume, the risk is deemed to be moderate. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated 3.55 between its high and low, or 1.65%. For the past week, the stock has experienced a daily average volatility of 2.13%. Before we explore potential trading levels for Boeing, let's take a moment to review some important fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This key metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is operating at a loss. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest ongoing profitability issues and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 22nd of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates currently stand at negative 51 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Boeing. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Boeing is at $221.26. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a consideration for swing trading. On the downside, Boeing encounters its first support level at $217.08. If this support level remains intact, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Boeing from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 29th of August, 2025, Schmidt & M conducted an insider sale of 2,391,355 shares of common stock. On the 19th of August, 2025, Buckley Mortimer J. conducted an insider purchase of 2,200 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Malave Jesus Jr. conducted an insider purchase of 44,321 shares of stock option, which grants the right to buy. On the 15th of August, 2025, Malave Jesus Jr. also conducted an insider purchase of 21,373 shares of common stock. On the 15th of August, 2025, Malave Jesus Jr. conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we find that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 72.699. Overall, insiders purchased 648,653 shares and sold 77,804 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Boeing stock a good buy? Boeing exhibits several negative indicators, and we anticipate that its performance will remain weak over the next few days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. Due to minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our conclusion from a hold to a sell recommendation since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 3rd of October, we predict that Boeing will open lower by 23 cents and begin trading at $217.20. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.